Everyone loves the picture I posted of you.
Cell phones. They have come a long way since its creation. They provide a great means of communication and connection to others, but at what cost? With the rise of both texting and the use of social media, cell phone use has become a topic of debate and has been cited as a social issue. Cell phone distraction causes people to have a decrease in attention towards their immediate surroundings, while increasing the attention towards a glass screen. This technological device constantly has our attention both consciously and unconsciously. Today, we are going to discuss when it is appropriate to use our phones, as well as some tips to slowly ease off them in order to be more engaged with our surroundings.
Intextication. This is a state of someone texting or using their phone and being distracted from their surroundings. Being intoxicated can cause distraction from driving, make you miss out on what's around you, distract you from social interactions, and may even be harmful to your education. Driving while intoxicated.
In 2011, at least 23% of auto collisions involved cell phones. That's 1.3 million crashes. The minimal amount of time your attention is taken away from the road when you're texting and driving is 5 seconds. If you're traveling at 55 miles per hour, this equals driving the length of a football field without looking at the road. Texting and driving makes a crash up to 23 times more likely. Dialing increases the risk by 2.8. Talking or listening increases the risk by 1.3. Just reaching for your device increases the risk by 1.4. Of drivers aged 18 through 20 involved in car wrecks admitted to texting or talking on their mobile device at the time of the crash. 82% of Americans aged 16 through 17 own cell phones. 52% say they have talked on the phone while driving. 34% say they have texted while driving. However, some still don't think texting and driving is a problem. 77% of young adults are somewhat confident that they can safely text while driving. 55% of young adult drivers claim it's easy to text while driving. However, teens who text spend approximately 10% of their driving time outside of their lane. However, texting and driving is not limited to teens. Adults do it too. 48% of young drivers have seen their parents drive while talking on a cell phone. 48% of kids aged 12 to 17 have been in a car while the driver was texting. 15% of young drivers have seen their parents text while driving. 27% of adults have sent or received text messages while driving. Not to mention, 1 in 5 drivers of all ages confess to surfing the web while driving. So how do people justify it? Reading a text is safer than composing and sending one. They hold the phone near the windshield for better visibility. They increase following distance, or they text only at a stop sign or red light. One project in Belgium tricked teen drivers into thinking that in order to pass their driving test, they had to be able to successfully text and drive on a closed course. The results, which can be seen on the rest of this video and on YouTube, are funny and frightening.
Et attention que je corrige les fautes après, hein. Regarde comment tu m'écris, Cole. Oh là.
Ah oui, c'est impossible.
Je suis de retour ce soir. Oh, ouais, là, ah ouais, là.
Another distraction is missing out on what's around us. In Redondo Beach, Eric Smith caught a man looking at his phone as a humpback whale surfaced right next to him. The man was so buried in his phone, he never even thought to look up to see what he was missing. Watch how my friends get distracted from this performance.
The finer things in life. Birthdays, they come once a year. Weddings, I'll just catch the next one. They're kind of boring. And dear favorite TV show, Till Death Do Us Part. Maybe.
In addition, intoxication can cause distractions from your social interactions. Using your phone while you're hanging out with friends, eating out with them, or even while talking to them can really affect your relationships. It's destroying our conversation quality, wasting time, and at times can be really rude. This is very important, especially during dates. For example, guys, don't do this. Lastly, intoxication can be harmful to your education. A study held by McCoy states that among the 777 college students he surveyed, 80% of them admitted that they text during a lecture and 65% are using social media. Intoxication can affect your learning. Using your phone during class or continuously using it when you're studying can get you distracted from what the professor is trying to teach, affect your study habits, and it can lead to procrastination. 45% of students of the same study admitted that using their digital devices distract them during class. Even Louis gets distracted from working on this project. We need to be more cautious on how we let technology control our lives. Some practice we should all work on is simply putting our phones down. Focus more on driving. Try to engage on what's around you and less on your screen. Pay attention in class, you might learn something. And another technique is by stacking your phones when you're eating out with friends or going on a date. Don't let your phone take over your life. It's your life, not your phone.